Hi there folks, welcome back to another video. This is a replay actually of a match I had last night. And I was playing with my friend Smoof. Let me pause for a second. So Smoof is actually a new player, and they're actually manning Japanese destroyers right now. And we played for like 2 hours last night. And this is our final game as with them in the Wyoming, doing my best to support them.
Action stations.
So here we are right now. Yeah, so for a player who literally just started yesterday, Smith's been doing really well. So I think at this point I was telling Smooth that they would want to go into the middle and start shooting torpedoes at people. And you know what? They did that very well, as you will see in just a moment. And it was at this point where I was detecting, I was just like, oh, come on, seriously? I actually still don't know who detected me, because... well, I have a guess anyway. At this point I saw the New York and I was like, you know, I can go ahead and just try to snipe this, why not? I didn't end up doing too much damage to it, just a couple of hits, something like that. Yeah, it was just non-penetration, yeah, that's right. Anyways, also some torpedoes ahead of me. Those were a bit of a cause for concern, but I did manage to dodge them. Fired at the ship over there. Did a decent amount of damage. Torpedoes still coming up there. That's definitely not a stressful sound at all. But fortunately I was able to make it clear. And also I ended up just going away in front of me, so it didn't matter either way. And I saw the destroyer over there, and I decided to let off a few shots. And even though they did end up over-penetrating, it still killed it in just that first volley, so that was nice. Yeah, Smooth's over there in the Watatake, still decently healthy. Wakatake, sorry. At this point, there were some battleships over there, and since I still had my spotter plane up, I was able to shoot a few shots over the hill pretty accurately. Unfortunately, some of the shots ricocheted, but, you know, what can you do?
Spotter returning to ship.
Anyways, Celebes is going out in the middle there, and that's probably not going to be too healthy for them. Monte Trucoli is still over there. It just started turning. That's when I started opening up with my broadside. Did some decent amount of damage. And then once my secondary guns, or not secondary guns, the other guns had aimed, got a citadel and I killed it.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Looks like Smooth is heading to the cap at that point. And then there was a battleship over to my left that was firing at me. And honestly, I just did not want to deal with him, so I just kept moving along. I let my teammates over there take care of it. So this is still alive. Shot the peeler balcony a little bit. Fortunately, those shots ricocheted. At this point, I was just gearing up for full broadside against him. Slowed down my speed a bit so I could turn more accurately.
The ship is on fire.
And then he got lucky and set me on fire with the secondary batteries, but that's okay. Because as soon as I was lined up, boom, fired my entire volley at him at once. Did some damage. Not as much as I would have liked. Fired another shot, and one of them actually got a citadel on him, which is awesome. At this point I had to start turning to not get run aground. Yeah. Fired again. And that did 7 penetrations of damage, which is good, but he also got me back for some damage. If you look over in the minimap right now, Smoof is in the cap trying to take it, but they do have some destroyers incoming at them. Unfortunately, I was a little bit too far back to support them, not to mention I was busy with this other battleship. Yeah. He was going after our cap, but we had a destroyer over there, plus another destroyer that was going to be there. Another shot, he shoots back and he misses. I fire again, get another penetration in, and he's at low health, and our cruiser manages to kill him. At this point, Smoof has been killed by a destroyer over in the cap, which is unfortunate. Since they're dead, I'm going to go in and try to take the cap as well. But I will say, having 2 destroyers over there is not something that I would be especially looking forward to. Team just took out another one of the enemy battleships. And there are 2 destroyers right there that I'm facing, and at this point I was like, oh hell no. I was not exactly eager to face 2 destroyers and a battleship in a close-range duel, so I turned over to the south to just start opening up the distance before they turned their attention on me. Because at that time, the battleship and destroyer on our side were providing a decent distraction, and I was not going to let them interrupt. Unfortunately, my shot somehow missed. It looked like it actually just passed through the enemy. And then, of course, there's another battleship over there that shot at me, so changing my attention over to him. Trying to remember if I used a repair or not. No, I think I waited. Unfortunately, my guns are slow as hell to aim. Looks like the destroyers took out a battleship over in the cap while I was away. And at this point, I remembered also that I have my spotter, so I just use that. Try to shoot over the mountain, and all but one of the shots hits the side of the mountain. And only one of the shots actually goes in, but it does penetrate him, which is nice. So I try it again with the full volley here. And this is a really annoying thing to me, because all my shots except one end up impacting into the mountain. God, fuck the dispersion on the Wyoming. And then at this point, one of the destroyers was detected over in the cap, coming right towards me, so I fired off that last volley. Then I noticed, oh yeah, they are shooting at me. And I did not want to face a full broadside of torpedoes, so as soon as I fired that last set of shots, I started turning and re-aiming my guns. And this is not a position that you want to be in, so I was just like, get me the fuck out of here.
The ship is on fire.
Managed to set me on fire with the first shot, which was unlucky, but, you know, that's how it be sometimes.
Torpedoes astern.
And there are the torpedoes.
To port.
Yeah.
Torpedoes to port.
And even more torpedoes. A lot more torpedoes, in fact.
Torpedoes to port.
It was very fortunate that I had the foresight to start turning around, because I managed to just barely get out of the torpedo range. If they'd been just a little bit closer, those torpedoes would have absolutely destroyed me. So at this point, that guy's now visible, so I opened fire on him, and of course all my shots missed. Because, you know, why not? And the other destroyer has appeared right there, so I can fire. Did some decent damage, took out one of the torpedo tubes, which is nice. I thought I was going to swerve, but it's just like going side to side, so I managed to get a good shot in right there. And I did literally the exact same thing again, and at this point I've pretty much read its movement pattern, so I'm able to fire at it again, and do some decent damage. Or not, it missed. I forgot that I missed. The other destroyer has appeared now, so I'm going to re-aim and fire at that guy. Did some nasty damage, but that's fine. Managed to hit him, did some damage. Now my other guns are reloading, and I'm going to aim at the other guy. And at this point, fortunately, one of the cruisers arrived to start backing me up, which is very nice. Thank you, buddy. I'm still moving away because I don't want to face a torpedo. But at least my heal is almost loaded again. Fire at that destroyer, and since that guy's at like 211 health, I figured I might as well just shoot at him and take him out so I have one less ship to deal with. But of course he managed to dodge the shot, which is unlucky. Finally popped the heal, and at least the Furutaka was able to take him out instead of me. And now it's just one destroyer left at low health. So as soon as it was able to appear, there it is right there. Aim and fire. And there you go.